Hello family, so have you guys ever thought of going to a new place, going to a new country? I believe anytime you think of this, the first thing you say is, oh, I would love to try their food. And that is one of the things people say when they are thinking of visiting Ghana. That's why I'm doing this video to let you know about 10 Ghanaian delicacies you 100% need to try when you're thinking of coming to Ghana. Watch it. Have you ever heard of wachi? I believe by now a lot of people know wachi, or they've probably heard of wachi. Yes, wachi is made with rice, and there's a specific leaves that is used to make wachi. When you go to the market, you ask them that you want wachi leaves or sorghum leaves, and then they are going to give you that. You add it to your rice and also beans. Yes, and that is how wachi is made. So this is one of I mean a lot of Ghanaians love this. We eat it for breakfast, lunch.
This is another form of breakfast here in Ghana. It's a typical wachi. This is what? Shito. Okay, this is shito. This is what? My egg. This is the salad. And this is the fish. You can also tell them that you want chicken. You can, if you want beef, they're gonna give it to you. It all depends on you.
You can eat it in a plate or leaves, and a lot of people like to eat it in the leaves because it gives it its own flavor. Yes, that's number one. You need to try banku and okra soup. Have you heard of banku and okra soup? So banku is, Nigerians will say swallow. Yes, that is one of our heavy meals that we have here in Ghana. It's made with corn dough and then cassava dough. So you mix this with water and then and then you mold it. And we eat this with okra.
Soup is delicious. It has the meatiness of the goat to it, has the slimy factor from the okra. That chili is great. Yeah. Oh, it's really good. I love it. Don't let the sliminess kind of like, I mean, it's slimy, but that acts so good because then you can pick it up with the banku and you get all that flavor.
A lot of people also know okra, some call it okra. Yes, you can make it into stew or soup, and this is another dish that a lot of people love. Gari and beans. A lot of people refer to this as gobe. Yes, so gari is also made out of cassava, and then there's also beans, which is made into a beans. Usually when you buy it outside, they boil the beans, add a little bit of spices, and then they keep the palm oil separately, which they have seasoned, not just palm oil. So they put the seasoned palm oil separately, and then there's the gari, there's the plantain, and then pepper. People like to add pepper to their beans when they are buying it. So that is gobe. And we eat this for lunch. Lunch, specifically lunch. Yes. So one funny thing is that gari and beans used to be one of the dishes where we consider it as very affordable or very cheap. If you don't have a lot of money, you'll be able to buy things. But these days, even gari is not that cheap. Like, they'll tell you there's no bees to eat again. Yeah, that's basic. That's one funny thing about Gobe. It's the fans' favorite. It's everybody's favorite. Okay, if you come to Ghana, just tell anybody that you want Gobe or you want Gari and beans. They will show you a good joint to get some from. So let's go to the fourth one. I'm sure there are some dishes that people are wondering, why haven't I mentioned these yet? Because there are some delicacies that when you come to Ghana, at all costs, these need to be on top, and I've intentionally kept it. Okay, let me just go straight to one of them. We are talking of fufu. Fufu. So fufu is made with cassava and plantain. Some also make it with yam and plantain. Some also make it with cocoyam and plantain. Yes, it depends on how you want it and where you are from. You choose what you want to make your fufu with. So we eat fufu with light soup, palm nut soup, granite soup, rare soup, ebuno. It's green. It's made with green leaves, so it has this green color. So these are the different soups that we eat our fufu with. Fufu is also one of our most popular dishes here in Ghana. 100%. There's no Ghana without fufu. Basically, head into any chop bar, and fufu is one of the most purchased dishes that you'll definitely find there. Is jollof. Yes, jollof rice. So I don't need to say much about jollof. Almost everybody knows jollof.
Mouth. At first it's like peppery, and then as you keep chewing it, it tastes spicier and spicier. It's spicy. This is my type of food. In the beginning, it doesn't taste that spicy. It just tastes peppery. Yeah, there's a kick to it. But you keep chewing, and wow. Oh my gosh, that's fire. I want to try it with the goat. Okay.
So yeah, that's basically it. We cook it with rice. It's rice and stew combined, and then you boil it, and it becomes like jollof. I'm sure lots of people know the process. I'll be showing them the process of making these meals while I'm speaking. So yeah, jollof is also a lot of people's favorites. We usually serve jollof at parties. People eat it for lunch or supper. Yes, but it's a party dish, like legit party dish. There's no party without jollof. You can't go to any party or ceremony here in Ghana and they tell you that there's no jollof. I mean, like, so what did you cook for us to eat? This is a dish that originates from the northern part of Ghana, and then people also sell it here in Accra. And this dish is also loved by a lot of people because it's eaten with a stew, a specific stew that it comes with, and also this green sauce as well. So that is Tozafi. You need to try it when you come here to Ghana. The next dish is kenkey. So actually kenkey comes in two ways. Yes, mainly in two ways. So there's gan kenkey and then there's fancy kenkey. Gan kenkey is made with fermented corn dough. Yes, there's a special way of making it.
And the fish is very small, so you can easily just put it together, right? Take a big bite. Oh, it's crunchy. Like that, huh?
Like I said, it has a special way that it's made. So lots of people don't do this process at home. Mostly the guys or food lovers who really love to cook and go to the basic part of cooking the meal, the process of cooking the meal. Yes, if not, you would buy your kenkey and maybe store it. But mainly, a lot of people buy it when they go out to town. We don't prepare this usually at home. So that's the gan kenkey. There's also the fancy kenkey. We eat both kenkeys with stew or soup or pepper. Our famous shito that you guys have heard of, yes, shito, and there's also red pepper or green pepper sauce. Yes, that is the sauces that we eat with kenkey. So yeah, there's fancy kenkey, and fancy kenkey can also be mixed with water, sugar, milk, some granules, and drank as a snack. Some people also do this with gan kenkey, but it's mostly with fancy kenkey, and it's so tasty you need to try. The next dish we are talking about here is boiled plantain or yam with inkontomire or garden egg stew or egg stew. You can choose to eat your boiled yam with any of these dishes. So talking of boiled yam or plantain, you can also consider boiled cocoyam, boiled cassava, or then your plantain can either be ripe or unripe. We eat it with kontomire, which is made out of green leaves. Very tasty. There's also a way to make it, we call it a boom. That one is directly made in the earthenware bowl. You grind, and it's super tasty, very traditional and local. And you know, when we are talking about a dish and we say it's traditional, it means it is, you know, it gives some extra taste. Yes, so that one is made directly in the earthenware bowl, and then people usually eat it directly in the earthenware bowl. Super tasty. I love it. I love I made this on True Voice channel.
One is ready, courtesy Belinda Dye. This thing looks so delicious.
You add granite paste. It's also a different whole sauce you can eat with your boiled plantain or yam. So when you step into Ghana, make sure you get some boiled yam or plantain or cocoyam or cassava with some inkontomire or garden next to you, and enjoy. Let's go to the next dish. So the next dish I'm going to talk about is oto. Some also call it oto. Yeah, so this is also another dish. A lot of people really love this, but it's a meal that is not eaten frequently and it's not sold in most restaurants. It's kind of a special dish. It's also a dish that is associated with a lot of festivals here in Ghana, like Homowo. Really, that's about oto. We eat oto with egg, some groundnut spread on it, and it's made with boiled plantain, half ripe plantain or yam. So you grind it, add some pepper, and then fried onions in palm oil. You pour it on it. Oto has this orange color, as you can see. So this is how it's made, and it's really nice. If you are trying to figure out how it tastes like, just come down and have a taste of it, or you can just get a video and then try it at home. Oto is really tasty. Like all our dishes are just mad. So if you have people talking about Ghanaian food, they are not exaggerating actually. They are not just saying anything. It's the facts. Ghana, one thing that we boast of here in Ghana is our food. So yeah, we're not joking about any of that. So that is it. Emutu. Ana omutu. Yes, so this is also another dish that is made with rice. Rice is actually a staple. Rice is actually a staple here in Ghana. So a lot of our dishes are made with rice. Talk of jollof, talk of wachi, we have this called angwamo. Yes, that's basically rice with a lot of oil. Some people add beef in it. Yes, talk of that, talk of omuto. We make all of those with rice. So omuto is eaten with groundnut soup. So with the omuto, you actually add a lot of water into it. You stir it and then you mold it like you're making the banku, and then we eat it with groundnut soup, which is soup that is made with groundnut paste, which is also very tasty. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. But you should try omuto and groundnut soup. So I'm going to end the video here. Do let me know if you are already in Ghana or you've been to Ghana before, and which of these dishes you were able to try. We have a lot more other dishes, but these are actually the main ones that I'll give you that you need to try. So when you go and you say you came to Ghana, you tasted our food, and they ask you, you mention these things and these ones, and then they know that yes, you're not lying, you actually came to Ghana and you tasted Ghana through our food. Yes, that's basically it. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you learned a thing or two about Ghanaian delicacies. Do let me know which of these dishes you've tried before. Stay tuned for my next video. Like, comment, and share. Thank you. Bye.